Hello, this is just a quick video on my settings that I've got on my emulator for Ring of Red. They're basically the same settings I've got for Front Mission also. Front Mission 4 is the same thing. I just set it up for one game and I never bothered to change it. So I'm using RetroArch as my emulator, and then for the core, what does it tell me? Oh, there you go. I'm using this one. LRPS2 Alpha, that's my core. So I've got just the regular console BIOS. Nothing has really changed. I haven't really done anything to this. And then for render, I'm using D3D11. And then my resolution's 4x native, 1440. This is just set to automatic. Aspect ratio I didn't change. I've got the widespeed stuff off, 60 FPS off. I personally don't care enough about that, so I just leave that stuff alone. My anti-aliasing I've got on. My filtering so here it's set to 8. I used to have it higher. I used to have it to 16, but it would cause problems, so I just dropped it back down to 8. This is unscaled, so my texture filtering is bilinear, so just your PS2 defaults. Then just basic blend accuracy, just left this alone. The MIP mapping set to automatic. It's all basically the same. I haven't really done anything to this. Then under emulation, oh, the cheats are off. Yeah, okay, so nothing is really in here. And then hacks. I don't have anything for here either. Just left it all alone. One thing, I know there was one thing I noticed quite a bit when I was, is it here again? Yeah, there you go. Was changing this or changing your resolution. So if you just leave it down here, native PS2, and then turn this off, right? And then you kind of like back out. It's F1, right? I almost never use these, so it doesn't look like it made a whole bunch of a difference. At least not to me. I don't know. I know it made Front Mission 4 look a lot better. Now it might be because I've got it set to full screen, and that's why it's like that. Is it here? No. I always get lost in here, which is why I try not to go into here. Quick menu, core, video. So I'm going to change it back to here. And change this back to ×8. There was something else I think I remember somewhere. Maybe it was the renderer. Yeah, I changed it to this one, not to auto. I specifically picked this one. And then when you go back, I don't know, I guess it looks a little bit nicer than before. I can't tell. Maybe it's because my monitor sucks, so it all looks the same to me. but that's it. That's the whole thing. With those settings, if I start the emulator in like a windowed mode, and there's like a video, like the intro video, and then I change it to full screen, the video gets really choppy. But I find if you just start in windowed mode and then stay that way, or you start in full screen and you stay that way, the videos don't get that weird choppiness, flashiness to them that you experience sometimes. But that's it for this video. Hopefully I answered any questions about this that there may be. I literally got all this information from a YouTube video on how to set it up for Front Mission 4 a long time ago, so I'll see maybe if I can find that video again. That's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, see, this is that choppiness I was talking about. It took me a while. It took me a while to figure it out, but I finally got it off of full screen mode back into windowed mode. And this is what happened to the video. Because it switched between the two, it gets all choppy. Let's let's get rid of that before I end up giving somebody a seizure. You see, now it's not gonna render properly on the screen, so you'd have to quit and then come back. All right, we're back where we were last time. So I want to see if it changes here now. Video, yeah, see, so this is the same. So I'm just going to drop that back, and then we will drop this down, and I will turn this off. And then we'll see. Does it make much of a difference? I don't know, I can't tell. Maybe it looks kind of like, well, you can't see my cursor and you can't see my finger. So the edges seem a little jaggy on some of the textures. So let's see if I'll put it back and I'll see if... Oops, no, I press escape a lot when I'm not supposed to. So I'll turn everything back on. Oh yeah, it did get smoother. Again, I'm using my mouse, like you can see. So it does make a bit of a difference. Or enough of a difference for someone to comment about it, saying that looks nice. Yeah, but not much for the settings. I never did find that video. that one I had for the front mission setup, I never did figure it out. But that's this. Just figured I'd add it on to the end of the other video just to show how it looks in windowed mode compared to full screen. So that'll be it for real this time. I'll see you next time.